Have you ever wondered what the everyday life of Jesus actually looked like? Beyond the miracles, beyond the teachings, how did he live? What did he do when he wasn't preaching or healing? What was his rhythm, his routine, his lifestyle? In this video, we'll explore the real, down-to-earth life of Jesus of Nazareth, the man whose way of living still challenges and inspires the world today. Jesus was born into simplicity, not into royalty, not into wealth, but into a humble, working-class family. He grew up in Nazareth, a quiet village in Galilee, learning the trade of a craftsman, likely working with wood and stone alongside his earthly father, Joseph. He didn't grow up in palaces or synagogues of power, but in a home filled with discipline, faith, and quiet strength. As a man, Jesus chose to live simply. He wore a basic tunic, walked everywhere by foot, and owned very little. There was no home of his own. He said, "Foxes have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." His possessions didn't define him, his purpose did. Each day, Jesus would rise early and find solitude to pray. Whether on a mountaintop, in a garden, or in the wilderness, he constantly sought time alone with his Father. Prayer wasn't just something he did, it was the core of who he was. In silence, he found strength. In solitude, he found clarity. His meals were simple: bread, fish, figs, olives, and wine. But more than the food itself was who he ate with. Jesus welcomed everyone to his table, from Pharisees to tax collectors, fishermen to prostitutes. He broke bread not just to nourish the body, but to restore dignity, to build connection, and to show love. He lived among the people, the poor, the sick, the forgotten. He walked dusty roads to reach the lost, the hurting, the outcast. He didn't seek fame or fortune. He wasn't impressed by titles or power. He was moved by compassion. His daily life was filled with small, sacred acts of mercy. Jesus wasn't in a hurry. Even when crowds pressed in, even when miracles were expected, he took time to rest. He withdrew to quiet places. He napped on boats. He honored the Sabbath. His rhythm was balanced moments of intense ministry followed by deep rest and prayer. He formed deep relationships with 12 disciples, many friends, and countless followers. He laughed, wept, celebrated weddings, and mourned deaths. He was fully God, yet fully human, and he embraced the fullness of human experience. But above all, Jesus lived a life of service. He washed feet. He welcomed children. He wept with the grieving. He healed the untouchables. He spoke truth to power and love to the unloved. And ultimately, he gave his life not because he had to, but because he chose to. The cross was not just the end of his mission. It was the fulfillment of his lifestyle, a life of sacrificial love. So what does this mean for us? In a world obsessed with success, speed, and self, Jesus invites us into something different: to live simply, to love deeply, to serve humbly, to make time for prayer, to rest when needed, to focus less on what we own and more on who we're becoming. The lifestyle of Jesus isn't just a model for the past, it's a calling for the present. How might your life look if you followed his way, not just in belief, but in rhythm? Thanks for watching. If this spoke to your heart, like and share this video, and subscribe for more content that helps you live with purpose, peace, and the love of Christ. Until next time, may you walk in his footsteps, one step, one day at a time.